it's Laynie and welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing today? Leave it down below. You know I love hearing from you. Today we're going to talk about a brand new launch that I'm very excited to get my nose on. This is totally a first impressions, okay? I love them, but obviously I can't give you the rundown of like wear time and all of that kind of stuff, but I do think I'm addicted to smelling every perfume out there, so I'm really excited. Today we're going to talk all about Vivamore's new launch, Self-Made, in collaboration with Redolessence. I do love watching his videos. I really have been trying to get away from blind buying. I really do not do it often anymore. But when Steven described this, I was like, oh, you got me. I'm intrigued. And then they had it on a discount, so I did. I made the plunge. I did a blind buy. If you love fragrance content, beauty content, a little bit of lifestyle content on occasion, make sure you click that subscribe button, join the fam, you won't regret it, and let's go ahead and get going. I'll link Steven's video down below so you can hear more about it. From the Vivamore website, the nose behind it is, I'm gonna butcher this, Boragarel? I don't know how to say that. But I will say I'm not an expert at all on perfumers, like the people who actually come up with the fragrance. But there's definitely some names I hear a lot.
Hi, honey. Mommy, yes. Do you know where you put the little bag of the multi-high stuff?
That is not a nose I've heard a lot about. The olfactory notes of Self-Made are what drew me in. In the top we have coconut milk and maple syrup. So, hear me out. It drew me in, but also scared me. I don't love a maple syrup note. For me, it went very wrong in the banana fragrance by Juliet Has a Gun. That was like pouring some syrup on some pancakes. There was another one, Caramel Queen, I think, had a very strong maple note, and again, it very much went breakfast on me, and I don't like that. Steven addressed it in the video and said, you're not gonna get pancakes and syrup from this. So that made me feel better. I'm still a little nervous, but I like the way it sounded with the rest of the notes. I liked the idea of the balance with the coconut milk, and then in the heart notes, we have Indian tuberose and toffee, and then in the base notes, praline and musk. It really was the praline and musk and the tuberose that made me go, oh, I like the sound of that. I'm really hopeful I get the musk from this. It also came with a sample, which I love. I'm gonna keep this one boxed up just in case I hate it. Nervous, yes, but excited. It says Self-Made is a confident floral gourmand that opens with creamy coconut milk and golden maple syrup for an addictive sweetness. At its heart, Indian tuberose adds elegant floral depth wrapped in smooth toffee. It settles into a warm base of praline and soft musk, sweet, cozy, quietly powerful. There's a lot of sweet notes in there. Okay, here I go. The very first blast, I was like, maple syrup, but it was like half a second, and then the other notes really started to come forward. I do really like that coconut milk in there. It really adds a smoothness to this. This is pretty powerful. This is something at least right now, I don't feel like I could spray myself down with because I think it would be bothersome. I really love how the floral is coming forward. This is really a beautiful tuberose, a nice, smooth, a little creamy, a little fresh tuberose that balances out the sweetness really nicely. On Fragrantica, the accords are sweet, tuberose, white floral, coconut, lactonic, animalic, and nutty. I hope I don't get too animalic as it goes into the deep dry down, because if things are too animalic, I'm not saying I'm against it as a whole, but if it goes too much, it can get a little stanky, and that's not my favorite. I was really curious what people were gonna say this reminds them of. So people are saying it reminds them of Latafa Petra, which I have never smelled, but I've heard really great things about it. Avon Today, don't know it. Casamarati, Quattro Peasy, which I feel like I've smelled, but don't quote me on it. RDZ Perfumes NVCF. Never heard of that ever. This is reminding me of something, but I can't quite put my nose on it. In the very beginning, I almost got reminded of Sticky Dates, which I'm a huge fan of. I do feel like for some, the tuberose may be a little sharp, but I do really like that this has a very clean, fresh tuberose musk combination. I think this is one that's gonna play really nicely in the air around you. And in fact, I do find this to be a little bit unisex. I think the right man could wear it. Someone like my husband who likes traditionally masculine smelling scents, he would not like it. But someone who doesn't mind a unisex, definitely leaning feminine, could rock this. There is something almost a little bridal about it. I do think this would be a beautiful wedding day fragrance. I like how as this continues to dry down, it gets smoother. That little bit of sharpness really tames and it keeps getting smoother, a little fluffier. So far, the florals are definitely remaining. If you do not like a floral, so far, I would say I don't think you're going to enjoy this. I actually feel like this is a fragrance that can make an interesting signature scent. I also think this is a fragrance that you could wear all year. In the high heat, I'm probably not going to wear this. But in the summertime when I'm running errands, I'm going in and out of air conditioning, I'm not like sitting outside sweating all day, I would wear this. I also think this could play very nicely in the cooler months because of those warm, yummy facets that are going on in there. I really like the price point of Vivamore though. You're getting that kind of luxurious feeling, shopping experience. You're feeling like you're buying a niche fragrance, but you're not spending $350 a bottle, which I really appreciate. Have you guys got your nose on Self-Made by Vivamore? If so, definitely leave your thoughts down below. I would love to hear from you. As always, please try to stay positive because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Mwah! I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.